Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0088, indicates that the fuel rail pressure is too high. This condition can lead to improper engine performance and potential damage if not addressed. The fuel rail is responsible for delivering fuel to the fuel injectors, which then supply it to the engine's combustion chambers. A properly functioning fuel rail pressure is crucial for maintaining the correct air-fuel mixture during combustion. When the fuel rail pressure exceeds specified limits, it can affect various components, such as the fuel injectors and the engine control unit, ECU. The P0088 code should be examined in conjunction with other related DTCs, such as P0192 and P0193, which pertain to the fuel rail pressure sensor. Therefore, comprehensive troubleshooting is necessary to identify the precise cause of this issue. The error description for DTC P0088 relates to the fuel rail pressure sensor, which is pivotal in monitoring the pressure within the fuel rail. This sensor provides feedback to the engine control module, ECM, about the fuel rail pressure so that it can adjust fuel delivery accordingly. Located typically along the fuel rail, the sensor can face issues due to wear or faults in the wiring. The high-pressure fuel pump generates the necessary pressure to deliver fuel to the rail, and any malfunction here can cause fluctuations in pressure readings. Furthermore, if the fuel injectors fail to operate correctly, it may lead to imbalances in fuel distribution, creating an environment where the fuel pressure rises excessively. The interconnected functions of these components are critical for the optimal operation of the vehicle. Several potential causes can lead to the P0088 DTC. A faulty fuel rail pressure sensor may incorrectly report pressures, triggering the error code. This sensor can fail due to internal short circuits or external factors like moisture. High-pressure fuel pump issues, such as wear or malfunction, can generate excessive pressures, contributing to the error. Additionally, problems in the wiring, such as frayed wires or poor connections, can lead to incorrect signals being sent to the ECM. Each of these factors might independently or collectively cause elevated fuel pressures, making it crucial to examine them carefully during the troubleshooting process. When experiencing DTC P0088, a driver may notice several symptoms that indicate problems are occurring. Engine performance issues, such as reduced power or hesitation during acceleration, are common, as excessive fuel pressure can disrupt the appropriate air-fuel mixture. Stalling or rough idling can also be present, with the engine struggling to maintain consistent operation. Additionally, the check engine light will likely be illuminated on the dashboard. These symptoms serve both as an early warning sign and motivation for the driver to seek further diagnosis and troubleshooting to prevent further engine damage. The first troubleshooting step involves problem verification through the use of the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Begin by recording onboard snapshots, which provide a snapshot of vehicle parameters at a moment in time. After recording, turn the vehicle to the on mode to initialize the system. It's essential to clear the DTC using the HDS before starting further checks. Start the engine and maintain an RPM of 3,000 without load until the radiator fan activates, creating conditions under which the fuel system can be evaluated. This helps in identifying the exact nature of the issue, whether it's a confirmed or pending code, guiding further troubleshooting steps based on these findings. In this step of the troubleshooting process, a test drive of several minutes is necessary to gather real-time performance data from the vehicle under normal operating conditions. The goal is to check various recorded parameters, including engine speed and fuel pressure values, to see if they align with expected ranges. Parameters from the onboard snapshot, such as the MAP sensor and throttle position, are evaluated as they are crucial to determining if the issue persists. After completing the test drive, again check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If P0088 reappears, it signals that further diagnosis is warranted. If not, you may be dealing with an intermittent failure, possibly due to poor connections elsewhere. Step 3 focuses on checking the fuel rail pressure sensor, essential for monitoring fuel delivery. First, ensure the vehicle is turned off to safely perform the following actions. By removing the PGM-FI main relay 2, you prepare the vehicle for testing the sensor's response under idle conditions. Start the engine and allow it to idle until it stalls, forcing a reset of pressure feedback. After that, press the accelerator pedal to the floor and crank the engine a few times to observe the status of the fuel pressure sensor through the HDS. If the fuel pressure reading indicates less than 1,000 kilopascals pressure, it suggests that the sensor may be functioning correctly, guiding you toward the next steps in the troubleshooting process. In this troubleshooting step, the process involves validating the operation of the fuel rail pressure sensor under specific conditions. Begin by turning the vehicle off and then reinstall the PGM-FI Relay 2 to restore normal operation. Start the engine and hold it at 3,000 RPM until the radiator fan comes on, allowing the system to stabilize. For CVT models, engage the D gear while maintaining brake pressure and allow the engine to fluctuate slightly without changing the gear. Use the HDS to compare fuel pressure values from the fuel rail pressure sensor and direct injection system. Both readings should be nearly the same, and the relief valve's status should be normal. Any discrepancies warrant the replacement of either the sensor or the high-pressure fuel pump based on the readings. The final troubleshooting step focuses on assessing the fuel pressure at the low-pressure side to ensure that the entire fuel delivery system operates effectively. If the fuel pressure results indicate that it is, in fact, within acceptable parameters, replacing the high-pressure fuel pump is often required to resolve the P0088 code. If readings are below expected values, it suggests a potential issue within the low-pressure fuel supply system itself. Components such as the fuel filter or lines can often contribute to these complications. It's essential to troubleshoot this thoroughly to avoid further complications affecting fuel delivery and overall engine performance. After completing the necessary repairs, it is crucial to verify that the issue is indeed resolved. Start by rechecking for any diagnostic trouble codes with the HDS. Ensure that the previously recorded P0088 code is no longer present in the system. If all systems report normally, perform a test drive to confirm that the engine is operating smoothly under various conditions. Throughout the test drive, monitor for any return of the symptoms associated with the P0088 DTC. A successful return to normal performance without the illumination of warning lights indicates that the repairs were effective. To help prevent future occurrences of DTC P0088, regular preventive maintenance should be implemented. Regular checks of the fuel system, including filters and lines, can catch issues before they escalate. Inspecting electrical connections and wiring linked to the fuel rail pressure sensor and high-pressure fuel pump is important to prevent signal disruptions and ensure the reliability of these components. Additionally, keeping an eye on the fuel rail pressure readings within the ECU can provide early warning signs of imbalances before they lead to error codes. Keeping accurate maintenance records will also guide you in identifying patterns that may indicate a recurring issue. In summary, DTC P0088 signaling fuel rail pressure too high, demands immediate and detailed troubleshooting to identify underlying issues affecting performance. Identifying the role and condition of key components, such as the fuel rail pressure sensor and high-pressure fuel pump, is critical. Regular vehicular maintenance forms the cornerstone of preventing such issues, ensuring that all parts remain operational and reducing the chances of corrective measures being needed in the future. Continuous monitoring of engine parameters will facilitate better decision-making regarding necessary repairs, helping maintain engine efficiency and performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.